Welcome back, America, to your Caribou Data Science channel. This is your Friday evening, September the 24th, COVID-19 analysis update. Uh, I'll also bring to your attention, first of all, before we get started, this quote from Our World in Data, which has an article entitled, "Which countries are on track to have vaccinated 40% of the population with at least one dose by the end of 2021?" By at least 21, okay? So let's take a quick look at the U.S. numbers. Of course, the question is this: are we deriving any benefit from the vaccine so far? Are we seeing a decline in cases, a decline in deaths? That remains to be seen. So the U.S. has administered 387,000 doses, with 212 million receiving the single dose and 182 million receiving the complete dose, the full treatment. So this is the number we're looking for. 63.8% of the U.S. population has been vaccinated, has received one shot. So we're well past the 40% mark. 54% of the population has been fully vaccinated, whatever fully vaccinated means. So now let's just shift over here. Let's take a look at the daily numbers. One of the curious things about how COVID-19 is tracked as opposed to, say, cancer or heart disease. Cancer and heart disease is counted 1 year at a time. So every year on January 1st, the number for cancer and heart disease is set back to 0. But yet, for some reason, COVID-19, we count the number of cases from the very first case and the very first death, and we just keep rolling forward like that, which is a bit misleading because it tells us really how we're doing on a year-to-year basis. Okay. But you can see currently U.S. has, since January 2020, U.S. has 42.6 million cases. And since the end of February 2020, we've had 684,349 deaths. Now here's the deaths for 2020 cases. Look at this big spike in July. Despite the high vaccination rate, these numbers, the cases are continuing to go up. And you know why? Of course, that's because the COVID-19 vaccine doesn't keep us from getting COVID-19. That's the whole point here. Okay? So how many of these people were vaccinated here? What about deaths? How many of these people were vaccinated? Okay? But again, you can see a big increase in deaths beginning in July. And you can see that cases for 2021 have already passed cases for 2020, despite a huge vaccination effort. Again, that's because the vaccination doesn't keep us from getting COVID-19. And again, deaths, unfortunately, I was originally hoping that maybe 2021 deaths would be less than 2020's, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Which I would think if that's the case, there's going to be some questions asked about the vaccination program. Okay, if we have more deaths in 2021 and more cases in 2020 and 2020, I would think someone's going to start asking some questions. What was the purpose of the vaccination if it didn't keep people from dying from COVID-19? Okay. We take a look at let's just look at the September to September. Okay. That's almost a mirror of each other. An increasing trend in 2020 for cases, and a declining trend in 2021 for cases. What about deaths? Same situation for deaths. An increasing trend in 2020 for deaths, a declining trend in 2021 for deaths. Okay. Now you can look here. You can pretty much see the numbers right here. Okay. I'll be right back in 1 second here.